We took out all the water plants. That right there will all get destroyed by the capybaras. They love that stuff. There goes Callie, there goes Oliver. Look at them right there. Hanging out, doing great. Most kinkajous, they're nocturnal animals and they just do what they want to do. What is up, everybody? It's the beginning of summer, as you guys see with all the recent videos of the crazy rain, redoing the capybara pond, just getting things done for the month, you know what I mean? This is just stuff that we do every single couple months, couple weeks, whatever it is for the ranch. We got that done. You guys didn't see that video, check it out. I was just swimming inside the otter pond without the otters. Inside the otter pond, and today we are going to clean this viewing panel. Our magnet has broken, and because it broke, we haven't been able to clean it. But we got some razor blades, some scrapers, and we're gonna try our best to, oh yeah, just comes right off. Get it all off, clean it all up. I'll show you what the front of the viewing panel looks like today. And we're able to get in here right now because the otters are still locked up. We just cleaned out the whole entire viewing panel. Let's see Oliver and Callie come down. Come here, guys. Come down. There goes Callie, there goes Oliver. Look at them right there. Hanging out, doing great. We just cleaned the whole viewing panel down. Unfortunately, our magnet broke from just the heat or something. I'm not sure. We have another one getting sent to us. It worked great. We have the sun that hits here majority of the day, and it's not great for the panel because a lot of algae growth goes on it. But once we get another couple projects done here on the ranch, we're gonna come back to the otter pond and make a nice roof around the top, because unfortunately, the cheap way of using this shade cloth did not work too well. But Oliver and Callie are just living life, playing, having a great old time underneath there. You can see some of the algae floating around, but that's all right. That's just algae growing around. There's a ton of fish still inside of there. I might add a little bit of like some green something to eat the algae up, just to bring it down a tad. The reason why I don't have any plecos in there is because of the fact of I am nervous that the plecos will just eat through the liner and all of that, and I just don't want any of that to happen. It's real early here at the ranch, so normally when we film we do it in the evening when it's not so hot, but today I decided to pick up the phone early and show you what we do early in the morning. So the sun is on the east side right now and not going down to the west side. I'm gonna grab some scissors, the weed whacker, and jump inside of the alligator enclosure, caiman enclosure, and go check this out. And I have some exciting news for you guys. Josh from Summerland Fish Farms, big shout out to Josh from Summerland Fish Farms. If you guys have not checked his farm out on Instagram, go check him out. He has some of the best fish in South Florida, and he brought me some amazing fish for the capybara pond. Let me flip the camera and show you guys these fish. The water looks absolutely clear and beautiful. And if we can look over here on the other side right now, he actually brought to the ranch. We're gonna raise them up and then bring them back into the pond later. Let's see if we can see them. They were just here. Oh, there they are. Look at this, look at this. He brought me 4 juvenile orchard fish. If you guys don't know what orchard fish is, I'll throw them up to the side real quick and show you what those fish look like. They are really, really cool fish. Look at them right there. See them? You guys see them? Look at them, look at them, look at them, look at them. Those guys are top water fish, and they sit on the top of the water, and with all the greenery on that side, any little bugs or stuff that goes up there, they spit up in the air, hit it, and it falls down. It's absolutely insane, and those little guys are doing super, super, super good. Really cool little fish. I'm really happy I have this species of fish on the ranch now. We definitely want to get more. Maybe we could get them to breed here. I'm not too sure. But for right now, we have them in this pond, and we're going to add a ton inside of the aviary too. It's just a really cool fish to see spit at the top of the trees and grab bugs. So maybe we'll be able to get them on live action here and get that cool like Nat Geo footage of them. But you can see them just swimming around right there. Pretty freaking dope. And as you can see, it gets a little distraction sometimes here on the ranch, and I forget what I was just doing, but what I was just doing was gonna grab the weed whacker, the scissors, and head to the Louie and Specky's enclosure to clean it out. And as you guys can see, we have the otter enclosure there. We have Peanut, Nutella, and Rita, our muntjac baby deer, inside of there, all doing well. And then we have these enclosures that come down this way. But what I'm really thinking is, you guys, I get it in the comments like crazy. And this video is gonna be more specifically made about the crocodiles and caiman. You guys can see their enclosure right here. It is pretty freaking big for these 2 animals, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody says this enclosure is not big enough for them. It is absolutely overgrown. We're gonna weed whack it, cut everything back, clean it all up right now. But I really thinking, because we have Marty right here, he's tanning and all that. All this section here is going to be for our cassowaries, and then we're going to have this, you know, bubble right here. This could be our bubble for, I don't know, maybe we could put some caiman lizards inside of here, move the caiman and alligator somewhere else, put it down in the comments. Maybe that could be an idea. Maybe a cool water monitor, maybe not too sure. Maybe we can make this into another aviary for like one small species of rare duck. Could be a really cool idea. And the duck would actually be a goose, and that would be really interested in putting in here would be pygmy geese. What do you guys think? Should we do that? This could be just, this is always going to be a temporary cage for all different sorts of animals that come in and out, but we have a pond in there. But what I'm thinking is this section right here where we have our Burmese black mountain tortoises and our cherry head tortoises, we can remove them, put them in a different section where we're putting the other tortoises on the ranch. And this area right here is about 25 by 16 feet, just about 4 times the size of Specky and the caiman enclosure. And I'm thinking what we could do is maybe get Aquascape to come out and build us a pond, or we could just build our pond ourselves, which we're more than capable of doing. We're unfortunately going to have to move all the trees and everything out of here because there's no reason to have a guava tree for our caiman and alligators. So we'll move them out, probably put them into the cassowary enclosure, gut this area out, put some nice fencing around it, put a pond, and maybe have some nice clear plexiglass right here in the front so we can see the caiman and alligator come all the way up at us as if there was no mesh whatsoever. Put it in a nice 6-foot piece right here all the way around, and this would be their enclosure. I don't know, what do you guys think? If this video gets 10,000 likes, you guys are watching this all the way to this point of me talking this much, 10,000 likes, the beginning of 2024, we'll start building out Louie and Specky's new enclosure, and it would go right here in this section. This is where I think would be the best spot. We'll make it bigger for them and they could go right there. That's the idea for that. Or we make the deer enclosure bigger. What do you guys think? And then we make this into a bigger aviary. Put it in the comments. I need your guys' help. I've designed this whole entire ranch myself. I figure out all different ways of putting things together and making it fit perfectly. But right here, I'm in a little bit of a pickle. But enough talking. Let me know what you guys think. Replay the couple parts I was just talking about. And we're going to get inside of this enclosure and clean it out real quick. We took out a lot. We took out all the water plants. That right there will all get destroyed by the capybaras. They love that stuff. It comes natural from their habitat where they come from. We weed whacked a little bit down inside of here. We got the scissors inside of here, and you can see how open it is now. We left just enough inside of it that it'll regrow without a problem. We have the concrete fabric that's on the bottom that we got from Aquascape. Works great for small ponds. So if you guys need any of that, hit them up, tell them I sent you guys, and say that we want the concrete fabric that Blake has for his gator pond, and you guys can bend it to what you want it to be like. Put it back together. We cut back some of that ear stuff right there. We have this money tree that's growing absolutely freaking huge through the mesh. We're gonna have to cut that back a little bit, but it looks pretty cool. There's plenty of shade for these guys still. We're gonna bring down the weeds a little bit more, and then maybe later in the week we'll remulch the whole entire thing. But the problem with mulch, when they're coming in and out, they drop it back inside of the pond a lot and it doesn't look too good. But we cut it all back. I mean, it's not too bad. This is just all we have to do. It's a perfect enclosure for them. It's more than enough land space and more than enough water space. You can't even see the animals. That's because it's deep enough. The water is just about, I would say, right up to the above your knee. So just about 30 inches, 28 inches or so. More than deep enough for some small spectacle and American alligator. I love it. Not too freaking bad at all. But we'd whack through it one more time to bring down a little of the water. I took out a lot of it. Why? Because it's summertime. Being summertime, everything's gonna grow very fast. So to keep up with the rains and all that with other enclosures, bring it down a little bit more than usual. Like, so at the end of summertime, I would only cut a little bit, because during winter it'll all stay the same because not that much rain. But because we're getting insane amount of rains, as you guys see in the recent videos, everything is flying in growth, like insanely growth, fast as heck. So we have to just cut back, because if not, this place would be a god freaking damn jungle. Look at all the guavas on this tree, though. It's going to be really sad that we're going to have to move this tree, but I think if we move it the right way, little by little, it will be good. And then check this out. We have the chickens inside of here. And all the grass that we had in here for the baby capybaras before has all went away. But all these little plants that you guys see are all tomato plants. If we let these be, we're gonna have a ton of little cherry tomatoes all inside this enclosure. So it's been a long day doing all sorts of different types of things just here on the ranch that we do every couple weeks. And with all the crazy rain and everything of that sort, I'm just at my last animal of the feeding for the day. And that right there, you guys, look, Look at these two guys coming in. Thing one and thing two. A lot of people ask me all the time, and they say, where's this? Where's that? Where's this? Where's that? Well, sometimes when animals have babies, I can't hold everything here on the ranch, unfortunately. So things get rehomed. It's able to take care of the ranch that way. We're able to sell those animals, maybe rehome those animals, trade those animals for work, all sorts of different types of things. So yeah, I can't keep everything, you guys. That just can't work that way. Got the female right there. We got the male right there. African crown cranes have been showing a lot of signs of breeding as well. But I'm gonna flip the camera over there real quick, you guys, because as you guys saw the title and the thumbnail of today, everybody has been asking me, where is Petrie? Well, if you just saw, Petrie's still living here, you guys. Petrie is still running strong. I would say he's close to about 6 to 7 years old now and living his best life. He's a neutered kinkajou that we have here on the ranch. A really, really cool animal. I'll never get rid of him, but it's probably an animal I'll probably never get again. I've gotten some animals here on the ranch before that I love. I love them for who they are and what they do and all that stuff. But there's just some animals that, like Petrie, I probably would have never get another kinkajou, to be honest, here on the ranch. So that when his day comes that he passes away from natural causes, that's it. There won't be another Petrie here on the ranch. But Petrie is doing absolutely amazing. We're going to go in there right now and show you how he's doing. He gets all of his vegetables and fruits every day and a little bit of grain as well. He has this, I think it's 7 foot in the middle, and then it's you can buy these at Tractor Supply. They're pretty cool enclosures. They're really neat. This thing has lasted me for about five years now. Barely any rusting whatsoever. And it is 7 foot in the middle, and it's 8 by 8 by 8, I am pretty sure. And let's get inside of there and let me show you Petrie real quick. As you guys all know, Petrie isn't the nicest animal in the world. He's not a big fan of me, and that's pretty much most kinkajous. They're nocturnal animals, and they just do what they want to do. See, he's gonna go find his next fruits and veggies that he wants. The first things that he went for were his banana that's right there, and now something sweet that he's looking for is his papaya. He loves his papaya, and as you can see, the tone of my voice has changed a little bit, because if it's too loud, he'll get pissed off and freak out. But this guy is doing great. He gets his like we were just saying, his fruits, his veggies, and a little bit of pellet. We like to feed him on this concrete slab because that helps bring his nails down a little bit, just like if a dog was walking on the sidewalk a lot. But this little guy is doing really, really great, and he's doing good. Hi, Peach. He ate his whole papaya up. Let's see what he goes for next. There's an orange, there's tomatoes, there's blueberries, carrots, apple, and green beans. I think he wanted a blueberry. Petrie. So yeah, there's Petrie, you guys. Everybody that's been asking me about Petrie, well, there he is. He is doing good. He is living his best life. And then we just, lock this cage. I want to get one thing clear for you guys all as well. For the original ranch fan people, a lot of people are asking me what happened to Fluffy. Well, unfortunately, Fluffy used to live over there by the goat area. We moved him to the patio because he was getting old. When we got Fluffy, he was already like supposedly 10 years old. He lived here for about 8 years. So that gave him an estimate about 18 years old. He lived his best life here on the ranch, just retiring on the ranch. He wasn't an ambassador anymore or whatever he was, wherever he came from. I heard he was just doing different things at a store or something like that. I'm not too sure. But whatever. Unfortunately, RIP to Fluffy, our albino skunk that we had back then. Everybody's been asking me in the comments, and I'm not going to talk about it again after this. I just see so many people saying the same thing repeated and repeated and repeated, acting like I haven't answered this question before, which I have. Other than that, you guys, long day, cleaning out the gator pen, cleaning out the otters, telling you guys all the different things that have been happening here on the ranch. And on top of that, Petrie's still alive and living and doing well. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's video here at Blake's Exotic Animal Ranch. If you guys have not been tuning into all of the crazy 6,000-gallon fish tank things that have been happening here on the ranch, well, you guys are missing out. And another thing I would like to tell you guys all as well, I always have people asking me how they could donate and do things here on the ranch. Always check the website if you like any of those cool things on the website as well. Sell tortoise food on there, cactus all the time. And one last thing, you guys, I have an Amazon wish list down in the description. You guys can check that out. It has all different types of things that we use here on the ranch all the time. And it's all for animal stuff. It's nothing for my pocket. It's nothing for me. It's just for the animals. So if you guys wanted to buy something from there, I would really, really appreciate it. And other than that, Appreciate the support. This video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. But while you guys are watching this video, before I say that, I am actually in deep in the Peruvian jungle right now, in the Amazonas right now, and I am on the hunt for looking for a 10-foot giant arapaima to see a real big Bertha, not a 5-footer, a real big one, and see how these guys live in the wild and all that cool stuff. So make sure you guys stay tuned for those videos, because I really want you guys to like those videos and support those videos. We're gonna do our best that we can. We got a team of 3 going with me, including myself and 3 other guys out there in the jungle, and we are gonna be in the hunt for the giant elusive arapaima. Appreciate the support, you guys. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.